G'day, today we're going to be playing 7 Billion Humans going from level 14. Let's see how far we go, or if this is getting hard enough, like level 13, that we're down to 1. Okay. Give 2. Okay. I mean, it doesn't feel like this one should be too hard. It should be step down, pick up. Is that 2 down or 1 down? And we'll go give 2. Let's just try that out. Alright, cool. So, there's an extra step in there. I mean, there's an achievement for for at least doing that. Four seconds. Interesting. I don't know what you could really else do to speed that one up. Oh well. On to 15. Always nice to start off with a nice quick one. Okay, we can't have data cubes scattered out. Shred all the cubes. Command use end to tell the worker they're finished, and we can end their program. We're never required to use end, but it can be helpful. Okay, so everyone has 3 that they need to get to. So, I think the first command would be if there equals data cube, pick up, else step north. We then so then we jump here. No, we jump out of that, sorry. And then this one is jump north. Start that again. So basically you just keep doing that. You keep stepping up until you find a data cube. So then we're going to say if that equals shredder, then give 2 that way, else step that way. Okay, so what if you hand off it? If you just put one in the shredder, and then from this jump we go there. Let's play this out to see how I've got this. Speed it up a little bit. There we go, nice smooth that one. Ah, close. Ah well, take the victory. This is the false sense of security I got last time where I flew through a couple and then just got hammered by one. Okay. The worker on the right just isn't working. Also everyone dies. Can you fix it with 2 changes? Okay. Okay, if that does not equal a wall, well, I mean, I would say if... Before you edit, use the button to set through the timeline. Line item one at a time. Do I have to? I think I've already got it. Okay. If this does not equal a data cube, step else. Let's see how that plays out. Is that not one of my rules? Everyone must survive. Okay. So that's one change. If that equals a shredder, else step right. Give 2. And then we just say step. That? I think that would do it, wouldn't it? Just sort of get them to move out of the way. Yeah. Alright. Content creators. Where do you think all this data comes from? Data doesn't create itself. Printers. Your printers, they'll print out random data cube each time you use them. Everyone try out the new printers. So you assume you've got to pick up. No? Well, that's an achievement at least. Alright. An easy one to master. Alright, let's jump over to 18. Disposable shredders. Only used once. Okay. So we've got 10 shredders, 10 people. How do we divide them up? Okay. So firstly, what we want everyone to do is step left. Pick up. So now we've got everyone standing here. If down equals shredder, then give to that one. Else step right. Let's step right. Step down. Is that it? Let's see what happens. Give 2. Just wondering, is she gonna then walk into it if she's... I don't know. So let's find out. Oh, is there still one... Is there still one square? Okay, so she's got to wander one step. Okay, so pick up, step down. Let's try this. Actually, sorry. Mistake, that belongs there. There we go. At least my mistakes I'm identifying a little bit quicker than in previous attempts. $19. Take form. Okay. Each worker must print fresh starter cubes and immediately shred them. Repeat forever. Got a new command, take form. This is command to take the safe from printer or even other workers. Okay, so we go... Sorry, I kept saying take form. Sorry, take from. They're forms that they're taking though, right? So we can give me a pass. Take form, step, give to that, step, that way, jump, forever. Okay, I know we said repeat forever, but that should be enough. We're not robots. One of my 5 commands could I get rid of? I bet the average though, so whatever it must have been must be slower than that. 20. That keeps a bit backwards. What? Yes, I know what you're thinking. It's not just because I'm looking at them from up here. Please reverse the line of cubes. Alright. Now this one could be a good thinker. How do we approach this? Now, does he want them in the same spot? Okay, they've just got to follow a path. So, the path would be that you step down one, then you pick them up. Then, if this way equals hole, then step down. Else, step else, hang on. Else if this way equals the wall, step right, else step left. Jump, repeat. See how that works. Oop, why did you go back up? I mean, they were actually pretty close. In the same location. Why did they sort of go back? What did I miss? Play that through. She picks it up, then steps down. Wait, you jumped the gun there. Go backwards. Oh, okay. Pause. Step. Why are you going back? Why are you stepping up? There's no instruction to step up. Is it because she has to... I'm telling her to... If it equals... Oh, step down. I don't quite get what's making us step up back this way. Alright, let's crash this, reset it. Okay. Step down, pick up. Everyone will now be holding that. If this way equals a hole, step down. Else, if this way equals a wall, I realize I'm writing the exact same thing again. Step left. I'll step right. Just see if this... I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I just wrote. Right, of course, now I've got to actually give him another instruction. Okay. Jump. Sorry, maybe that was my issue. I didn't have to jump outside of the instructions, so maybe. Try that. Why, you know... Okay, so that'll sort of get me to having them all in a line. Then the question is, what do I do to... then have them turn around? Hmm... Because you'd have to get to the end and then tell them to step up, but it would only be the last one that would actually then do that. I mean, I wonder if we can say, I'll step. Step this way. Step that way. Instruction would have to be something like, if there's no one to your right... No, but then she would step up automatically. I always feel like I was closer when I had them accidentally walking back the way they came. Basically, what's going to stop them is that they can't walk into a square where someone else already is. So, alright, let's reset again. So if we go step, down, pick up, if this way equals the whole, and I realize, yeah, I'm writing the same thing again. Step this way. It's not going to work because they're going to... push into each other. I wonder what happens if else step that way. Else if that way equals a whole and else step left. I just want to see if they end up in the right order. Let's look like this is the stumping one of this round. I feel I was closer with that. The other setup, step, pick up. If left equals whole. Step down. Else. Step left. No. Else. else if this way equals wall, step, right, let's step that way. Now, put that at the end there and jump it back, and let's just see if I get them basically where I had them. Okay. Now I've got to condition them to move up one and put their sort of step down. But how do we... It would sort of be at the top of this. What do you say? I mean, you could do this by just writing that out, just copying it and doing it the amount of times that they have to do it to sort of, I guess, get past it. But there's obviously got to be a way we can program this. What other options of things do we have? Because everyone takes a different amount of steps to get to where they need to end up in order to take a step up. I mean, what we could do actually is if we said if that equals a wall, then step 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Yeah, theory what that should mean is that I'll step that way. If, and then put down here, if that way equals a wall, step, up, drop. Let's see how that plays out. Oh, they got stuck in that. Right, because these guys need to be... Well, okay, so it would be that we put a jump here. That jump under there. Up to here. And then... Oh, good, I don't need that jump anymore. It can be an end. Not necessarily needs it. That would be a jump to the top, and then it would be, this would be a jump to here. See how that works. I still managed to sort of walk their 7 squares. In the hope that they would just run into the person in front of them and then stop. What about if we use the people? If once you're in that bottom row, if to your right there's a person, step up and do nothing, but then the people behind them might not have anyone there to follow. Definitely our end is step up and drop, I think. Question would be, how can I get them to just sort of all get into place before I then tell them all to step up? Okay. Step down, they pick it up. If to your left there's a hole, step down. Else, step right. No, there's the wrong instruction. It should be step left. No, that's step right, because that's if there's a wall. But it should be else. That's where I've missed one in here. Else, step left. Else, step left. Okay, jump back to the top. So then they should all be sort of moving into here. So I mean, there was that outright mistake. That one, so move that to here. Say this. I just want to. This sneaks us through. So why is she going back up? Where have I got her stuck in? Okay. She reaches the pickup. If there's a hole that way, step down, which she does. Else, another jump. I need to jump down here. But I don't want them to have the... Maybe the jump goes here then. She walks 7. You got there too quick. Doesn't work anyway because we don't want them to... We basically want them to stop because we want the other guys to run into them. I mean... Whatever we just say chuck 2 more 3 more steps in there. She just sort of stays still long enough for this guy to think, or does he continue to try and... Oh no, because he'll keep trying to walk any further anyway. Nah. Still a hole in this system. Question that we have to work out here is, what is the defining feature that tells them to step up? Individually, all of them have to make the conclusion that there is something there that they should be stepping up for. Now, for the first lady, it can be the wall, but for everyone else, it would have to be that there's a person standing in front of them. Or that there's a person standing to their left. Maybe it's that there's a person standing to their left. So if we said... Step, pick up. Okay, step, pick up. If there's a hole to your left, step down. Go back to the top. Else, if there's a wall to your left, step. Now, in this point, I actually reckon we can say step 7 times. No. We will say, if there's a wall to your south, step left, else step right. Jump back to the top. If this equals a worker, step up, drop, end. But I mean, these guys are going to do that straight away. But I need them to jump if they've already taken the command. Right, so if that equals a whole step, else if it equals a wall, step. So I think this actually needs to go in there. Try that. As you can see, she's way off ahead. Okay, why they got stuck though? Okay, so they... If this equals a whole step, jump back, else step, else jump, sorry. Why'd she go back up? It wasn't a big enough gap. He caught her, and so she immediately took the... But I want them to prioritize that if there's a wall there, then step left. Is it that there's not a jump for this one, maybe? Yeah. I'm missing out on my jumps, I think. Good. Although, will there always be a wall there such that she won't ever... It's alright, this might still... I think I'm on the path. Now, at this point, they're going to stop. So the condition order just has to change. It has to be, if there is a wall down that way, step, but... else, in here, if this way... No. The one where she ran off was actually the ideal scenario here. So it's almost that... It's actually if... It's not a new one. Step. Pick up. If there is a hole to your left, step down. Right. I'm just going to see if I can do this with just the... Because she was moving so fast that possibly I could then get her to play this order. Step, step, step. Step, 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 step. Else step left. Jump. If this way equals a worker, step up. Step up. Drop. At the bottom of that we can send that back to the top, and then from here we can jump this down to there. And then we just say else jump, I guess, because then we just basically want them to just keep looking for it until it happens. So she's off and running. She'll stand there until this guy stops. That guy stops. That one is working. Try that again. He continues to walk. And they continue to do a little cycle. Okay. So I'm still no close to working out how I get them to stop in place. I mean, I'm potentially even just doing this wrong by making them go into that other row. It's insane that my mistake at the very beginning was the closest I've had to actually getting them all in the right spot. Alright. So let's reset this one. And let's see if I can replicate what I did in the first one. So, step down, pick up. If this equals a hole, step down. Else, step left. If this equals a wall, step up. Else, next, then they're going to do that, so that's got to go in there. Else, step that way. Step up, jump to here. We also want to jump in there to up here. Step up, jump. If this way does not equal a hole, step left. That again is only going to apply for the first person. Jump. I'll just say else drop. Let's just see if that gets them in the right order. Okay. Close. So at this point, what do we got to do to change that last little bit? That we've now got them in order, we just need to say drop. Doesn't equal a whole step. But we can say if it does equal a whole drop, else step. If data cube. Now, I wonder if this will only count for data cubes that are on the ground. Drop. Else step. That works. Why did she not stop? This equals a hole. A step. because of this? I mean, if... And then say end, I guess. But she didn't drop it at all, did she? She's now down here. Right, so she's following the else step if... So she'll step twice. So we just get rid of that step, I guess. So he'll drop it. He'll see a data cube. He'll drop it. Alright, so I guess that if I... Let's stop it for a second, just stop those guys complaining. An end there. There we go, it's a bit cleaner. We got there. 9 commands. That average, but I could have done. Alright, well, I'd say that's the end of this one. Knocked off a few quick ones there with a nice tough one at the end. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below, but until next time, catch you later. See ya.